So today's theme is running decentralized, autonomous, and distributed organization, which means organization with different management system, or maybe the best way to say it, organization that running without the classical managerial hierarchical system. And one of the key elements that I'm hearing all the time from people is, okay, so we took the management out of the equation, let's say it, we have a different system, who's going to resolve conflict? That's the most common problem, and it's probably the most common function. Well, I doubt it's the most common, it's the most second. So I think the most common function of a manager is do coordination. And the second, because we are working inside of the organization. And the second one is to resolve conflicts. And I want to address today resolve conflicts. So I think that there are better ways to resolve conflicts. I know that there are companies that are already using the systems that are going to convey. By the way, in even hierarchical environment where they are running the process and the manager or the leader has an opportunity or to agree or to disagree, but if he's disagreeing, they are finding him accountable to the results of his decision. And the system is sounds simple, but it requires some work behind the scenes. So in a nutshell, if I have 2 or 3 people or more that argue about something, usually it's 2. I'm taking every guy is a part of a team or a group, so I'm collecting all the people of those 2 groups, and I'm doing a regular vote. Actually, I'm not doing a regular vote. I'm doing a vote, and each one casts his vote, but you also factor in each guy merit in the competencies and skill set that are relevant to the conflict. So if, for example, 2 people argue about a priority of a task, and both tasks are in marketing. So obviously different people in the 2 marketing groups that related to the conflict have different competencies in marketing skill set, they have different experience, and they have different skill set. And the idea is to factor it into the vote. So although I might have 1 vote and you might have 1 vote, due to the merit, I might have actually 0.1 vote and you might have 1 point something vote. 1.9. So when you're factoring in merit of competencies and skill set, you're actually factoring in someone's experience, and the decision is not just taking in account people's opinion, it's also taking in account people's experience and people's knowledge, which tend to provide a better decision, even if it's a hierarchical system, by the way. If you have all the data in place, this is a very fast process. Actually, you can do it automatically. So everyone can cast a vote, you can factor in the merit, oops, the results are there, and we are ready to move forward. The main caveat of the system is that it required a way to maintain people merit in competencies and people merit in skill set, and it requires someone to decide what are the relevant competencies and skill set for the conflict. And the way to resolve the second one is to simply choose someone from the organization that is not part of those 2 groups to run the conflict resolution. If he is running the conflict resolution, the guy who decides what are the relevant skill set and competencies. And if you are reaching a rare but a viable option of odds between all the voters, he should be the one who casts his vote again and simply make a decision. Like, make a decision. Now, as any other system, the basic of the system is an agreement of everyone that the decision that is going to be taken is the one that everyone follow. You can raise conflict later on, but right now, decision has been done. Decision has been done. Sorry, and you have to move forward with the decision. So as I mentioned before, this system actually can be used in hierarchical system as well, or yeah, in hierarchical system as well. You don't. It's not necessarily, and I know hierarchical organizations that actually are following this system, but this system is pretty good. It's a fast solution most of the time to resolve conflict between people. It's moving fast, and it's factoring in a lot of experience and wisdom, which tend to end up with better solutions or better decisions. So that's all, guys, for today. I hope that I helped someone somehow. See you next time. Bye.